this video, I will show the basics on the Nature Healer class. Let's start with the skills and powers. As you can see, I'm showing my build for this role. It uses all the power points, which means that it doesn't have any point left for DPS power, making it stick to the basic DPS powers that the Nature class offers. Speaking of loadouts, as a healer I use Blossom, which is empowered by the Pheromone power Savage Growth. Sorry about that. And I use also Cross Pollination for a quick mass healing, Swarm Shield that will save you and your party quite often, and the special power Regeneration that I use for emergencies. For my shifting, it depends. I usually use the Insectoid form on raids, but for extra protection, when not on raid, I keep the Gorilla. And for my loadout as an insect, the only differences are that I use Metabolism instead of Savage and Hive Mind instead of the Shapeshift hotkey. As for movement, I use Acrobatics, since it's my personal favorite. And this is how I use the points. As you notice, I don't have a hotkey to change back to human form. That happens to save room for a power, in this case Hive Mind. So to change back to human, I change my loadout, turn back into human form, change my loadout again, and well, it takes some time, but I prefer like this to have an extra power to use. This is how the skills works without clipping. Now, with clipping, you skip a lot of frames, and you can do it with Blossom, clip it with Metabolism, or vice versa, Savage Growth, clip it with Blossom, or a Pheromone power, clip it by Cross-Pollination, and even Cross-Pollination with Swarm Shield. It's pretty useful. This is an example on how clipping helps a fight. Notice how quickly I boost the Blossom skill using Metabolism, and almost at the same time I use Blossom to heal the other character. Something that works just is the inverse. If you first use Blossom and clips with Metabolism, that's pretty useful if you already have a Pheromone applied, and that will heal your group with Blossom and reapply the Pheromone. Notice also that while fighting you should keep your distance, and if the enemies get near you, use something to knock them down if you have it, but in any case don't draw their attention to you. Don't fight if you think they will arrow on you. Now in this fight, I'll try to explain how to heal a group. First, use a Pheromone skill. It will heal over time and boost Blossom, making it heal more than just one character. Also, use Hive Mind whenever you can. It will boost your heal and the group's might. Your main power for healing is Blossom. Just remember to use the Pheromone after it, so it's always boosted. To see if the Pheromones are active, check the little heart beneath your name. If you're the only healer, that icon will tell you that your Pheromones are active. Use Swarm Shield whenever you're sniffing it. That means mostly when a member of the group is taking half damage, or you are taking half damage, or even if you see a skull over the boss head. Also, the Shield and Regeneration are the only skills you can use while you're stunned or under another control effect. Your goal is to keep the others alive. For that, you should be alive. That means that you should defend often and only attack if you think it's safe. Also, you should only rescue a member that's down if you think it's safe. Cross-pollination will be used whenever you need to restore the whole group health. It's an awesome skill and some nature healers use it as a main healing skill, but I think it takes too much power to use, and you never know if you will get enough power from controllers. In this part of the video, I show you just a boss fight. I will not comment it, it's an example of how I play. So, thanks for watching and see you on the next video.